Hey everybody! So, we have now a new member of the Yellow Jackets. His name is Chris Lane, and he is a wide receiver transfer from Texas A&M. Okay, and this announcement that he made came directly from after we had hired Buster Faulkner as our OC. He went on a recruiting trip and got the kid to commit immediately, pretty much. And he had a lot of other Power 5 offers. And you know what's really cool about this guy is that he actually has his own podcast. So it's really cool that, you know, there's a football player that has the same kind of interest and does the same thing as me, right? So I really appreciate that. And a player, he does the Pod of Aggieland. I'll put it in the description if you guys want to check that out. It's pretty cool. He's been there for a long time and, you know, has several episodes, and I was checking that out, and it's just cool to see. So he's immediately engaged with the fan base on Twitter. He came on asking, like, hey, is there anything, like, do we have a saying? Because at Texas A&M we say gig 'em. Do y'all have a saying? And the comments just flooded. You already know. To hell with Georgia. That's the saying around here. Okay, so he caught on quick, and he did a little appearance with Bryce Kuhn in the interview on his channel, and it's just super cool. He's a cool guy. Another thing that he also did was he immediately jumped on Twitter and called for Haynes King to come down to Texas A&M. Now, how about that? Okay. And this is exactly what I said. We need an offensive coordinator because we need offensive players. Our offense has been just abysmal this past 4 years really, and for us to be able to get recruits and transfers and whatnot, we're going to need to have an offensive coordinator. Finally, we do that, and it seems like the floodgates are opening. Okay, this is opening tons of doors for recruiting, and this is great. This is an exciting time right now for Georgia Tech. Okay, because Chris Lane, he transfers to Tech, and then he's already like joined recruiting. He's telling his Texas A&M teammates to come over and freaking join the good guys over here. Okay, and so he's having his boys, including Haynes King, the quarterback, come, and they're he said he would be lying if he said that he was the only Texas A&M player transferring to Georgia Tech. So how about that? That is freaking awesome. So it looks like the epic collapse of Jimbo Fisher and the Texas A&M kind of deal that happened this year. The most disappointing team in the country and everything like that. It seems like that actually had a positive impact on us. So I don't think we're going to be going and getting, their like any of their like 5 stars from their crazy recruiting class that they had last year. But this opens some doors for us. And if you recall, last week I made a video talking about how Georgia Tech needed another quarterback. Okay, and my preference was, because Pumachan transferred, Jeff Sims transferring, we have 2 quarterbacks left. One of them is a true freshman this year, and he's hurt. He'll be a true sophomore next year. And he's hurt, and he would be the starter. And then the other one is Zach Gibson, who, in my opinion, just, he's a great backup and everything, but not quite starting caliber. But Pyron needs a year to heal and develop, in my opinion, and I would love to bring in a quarterback that has experience and like tons of starting time, and Haynes King is that, okay? And a lot of people freaking turn their nose up at him like, oh, Haynes King, why would you want him? Well, okay. Winky, our quarterbacks coach, has clearly been able to develop. He's shown that he can develop Jeff Sims in just one off season, and Haynes King, he okay. He's not 5-star freaking like, Caleb Williams or something, but damn, he's an experienced starting quarterback. That's what we need. We need somebody, and Pyron can learn from him, and we can have a year, and we can, a year or 2 of eligibility left, and he can come in here and help us along. That's what we need. We need an experienced quarterback. I was looking at Haynes King, Brennan Armstrong, Hudson Card, Spencer Sanders. All of those guys would be amazing. Even Drew Pine. Even ukulele. Geez, I don't know about ukulele, but I mean, that would be an option. So I was looking at all of those, and of course, Haynes King now looks like he is taking a visit to Tech. And, Chris Lane is immediately trying to convince his boys to come over here, and freaking I'm all for it, baby. So this is great. This is great news. It's an exciting time to be a Yellow Jacket fan. Our recruiting is ramping up. Kenyatta Watson tweeted out a little teaser, said, just you wait and see how we close, okay? Because signing day is coming up here at the end of the month. And Kenyatta Watson, which is our best recruiter on our staff, he is feeling pretty confident. So this is an exciting time, you guys. I'm freaking stoked. I'm having a great time keeping up with this and getting excited about transfers. We are becoming a destination. Not for, freaking 5 stars or whatever. But hey, we're like this is the opposite of last year. Last year we were in the dumps. It was terrible. We had everybody was leaving, and we weren't getting in transfers that were helping us really build this thing. And this year, it's the opposite. We're on an upward trajectory, okay? We haven't had a lot of transfers out. We have Jeff Sims and Nate McCollum leaving, but that is, those are kind of exceptions. Jeff Sims we kind of already knew was going. Nate McCollum does hurt, but, he's chasing. He had an exceptional year this year, and he's trying to get, capitalize on that, get an NIL deal. So to lose that sucks. But other than that, nobody else of note has entered the transfer portal, and it could have been a lot worse for Georgia Tech in the transfer portal. So this is working. It's working. So it is. We're on an upward trajectory. We're losing, or we're getting more than we're losing here in this situation. So very exciting, very awesome. I'm freaking stoked, you guys. Hell yeah. So go Jackets, and I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll see you next time.